Hi, welcome to Authentic and Commons. Before you become excessively worried about bird influenza, there are a couple of significant realities you need to think about this sickness. Bird influenza isn't exactly the same thing as human pandemic influenza. Bird influenza, H5N1 exceptionally pathogenic Asian avian flu is an extreme infection of birds. Every one individuals known to have gotten it had close contact with tainted birds, for the most part in provincial towns in Asia. Where there is no nearby contact with tainted birds, there's no human infection. All the more uplifting news: the food supply is secured. The poultry business and the US government treat Asian avian flu appropriately in light of the fact that it can compromise business poultry. It's spread by transient birds, so the central government screens wild birds in territories where there could be contact with Asian birds. Also, security on poultry ranches is tight. Poultry are avoided wild birds. Exacting techniques hold the infection back from being followed into the bird's living space. Poultry ranchers' main need is to ensure their herds. The business and state governments support broad testing projects to look for any indications of Asian avian flu. Under the Public Chicken Committee's program, which practically all chicken organizations follow, each rush is tried. Any poultry rush discovered to be contaminated with Asian avian flu would be obliterated on the homestead and would not enter the food supply. You can likewise feel sure about your chicken or turkey suppers. As per the U.S. Habitats for Infectious Prevention and Anticipation, CDC, you can't get bird influenza from appropriately dealt with and prepared food. Simply make certain to adhere to the guidelines previously imprinted on each bundle of new meat and poultry sold in the U.S. The directions are equivalent to they have consistently been. Nothing extraordinary is required. On the distant possibility that a tainted bird got into the food supply, it wouldn't influence customers. The U.S. Division of Agribusiness prescribes cooking poultry to a base interior temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. This is all that anyone could need to obliterate any seasonal infections that might be available. American customers don't need to stress over getting the avian seasonal infection from eating poultry, says Dr. Michael Doyle, head of the Middle for Food Handling at the College of Georgia. We realize that on the off chance that you appropriately cook poultry, it's protected. Please share, like and subscribe.